be live and they come all, but I didn't say it
Let's
today. I
go.
forgot. So I don't know. You want me to make a video quick on you?
Oh,
Hey guys, I'm live. Come on.
it's on. I already put it on there.
All right. So
Well, there's two of us. Nader, of course, is in the dark, so hang on, people.
well, it's getting dark a little bit here. So
Nader looks like the mystery man. He's just hiding in
hey,
the
hey,
shadows
hey!
there.
I found the video when you made when you made fun of me first time. I found
Yeah,
it.
the one you said I had a towel on my
Pimpy,
head.
I'm gonna mess you up.
You
He
did not
said,
have no damn video of me with a towel on my head. I
All
remember
right.
first told me that. I was like, oh my god, this guy's
Not,
crazy.
not only that, he put a towel on my head and then he put people screaming like, like I was like, what the fuck?
Oh,
All right. So
so let me see.
what's new, Pimpy? What do you think about what's all this news? Are we live yet or not?
Yeah, we're live.
All right. So what do you think about all this news coming out and the Gazette and this race coming out
I mean,
tonight?
I looked at the Gazette. I didn't see anything there posted. So that's I do that. I make sure that it's actually on there.
That's they said they posted Saturday. Did you look on Saturday dates?
Saturdays. Well, I
Yeah.
put on there. I just search by word. You know what I mean? That
Right.
helps out a lot.
and there wasn't.
Let me see here real quick. Yeah, we're there. It's on there. Just so you were.
We're there. You can, Liz. You can present yourself. You know, don't let people
Yeah,
say,
you
"Hey,
can do that. We'll
I'm
do that.
Liz, the crazy, the patriot."
Biker Ken,
Say
how you
something.
doing? Zombie, how you doing? Thomas, how you doing? That's that flying lug nuts. That is funny, man. How you doing? For those of you who want to leave comments or want to get on the chat, you have to be a subscriber. So once you subscribe, it'll take about a minute, and then you'll be able to chat. Hopefully, everybody's doing well. We're just waiting a little bit for other people to come on. So we continue as we chatting because it's going to take a couple seconds before people come on. So I went to the Gazette to see if the new rates were posted because that's the rumor, right? Is
Yes.
that the new rates are posted on the Gazette. So when I went to the Gazette, I have not seen anything. Not yet, anyways. Not yet.
Okay. Well,
Nader
Nader,
is black. Yes, Nader is black.
yeah, I know.
Freedom Fighter. Yes, folks. Freedom Fighter has joined us. Cindy, how you doing?
Hi.
It's not nice. They're making fun of me because I'm black.
You're funny. This year.
Nader.
Close up here.
Anyway,
Oh no. Where'd you
There.
guys go?
Can you guys see the comment on your side?
Oh, there.
Do you guys see the comments on it?
I can't see them actually.
You can?
can't see any comments.
I have to press something. Oh, never mind. I see it.
No,
Like,
I think what it is. Yeah, I could go like this. Did you probably
okay,
see it?
I see
Look.
it.
What you see? It? Okay.
I don't see nothing. I just see my name, Nader.
Well,
There. How about that?
It's beautiful.
As your buddy Melanie said, it was done already.
You've been saying
Yeah,
it's done now for
now I
years.
see him. Yeah, I see him now. Yeah.
You've
Okay.
been saying it's done now for years. So I noticed that. So I was in talking to people in a chat, and they were like, they kept bringing up stuff. I go, oh, this is new. Because like the problem with it is that the rates have not been reinstituted. I was like, what? Is that the new thing now? Everybody, it's reinstituted, not reinstated, but reinstituted. And I was like, oh god, I can tell every time something new is added to the Dinar community because everybody gets crazy. Yeah, Nader's light's not working, so just you can see this dark space there.
It's coming up, guys. It's the connection. It's like it's AT&T. What do you want? If you was Baghdad, telecom will work, but it's not. So
No, Pimpy. The new rates are on the back screens at the bank. You have to call the numbers. I love that. This is the same old crap all the time. The other thing is, somebody was I could tell, and like I said, when something new comes, they go, well, the zeros weren't added because of hyperinflation. I said, really? What was it? Well, it's policy-based inflation. I said, I did that video. I haven't posted yet. I go, there's a difference between inflation and policy-based inflation. Policy-based inflation are tools that are used to control inflation. So, it's like, that's what they do. If Pimpy stops in one section, well, then they'll create a whole bunch of new words and terms that they use to try to, obscure with the information that I'm sharing with people. You know what I mean?
Pimpy,
Yeah.
your arms look short, man.
What?
What did you say? His arms look short.
I
Yeah,
am.
look
Look,
like
it's like,
the little midget. Like I want to reach
I
something.
should have some like, it'd be funny if I had some shoes up here. I should get some shoes.
I'm
I have
Yes,
joking.
people, Freedom Fighter has joined us.
What's up, guys?
So
We'll
let me ask.
introduce everybody here in just a minute.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We're just
let me ask
going.
you a question, Pimpy. I don't know if you're ready or we can go or not. But this is what I. So I was reading an article yesterday which says the budget will not pass if the parliament doesn't vote on it. And some people over there insisting the parliament doesn't have to vote on a budget. And I never saw that before, even in like in other countries, like United States or France or other countries
What
like
are
that.
you saying that Frank said that they don't have to vote on the budget?
Yeah.
No, they do. Whenever you make amendments or change so they have the trilateral budget, right?
Mhm.
Okay.
And that should be like the regular expenses every year. Those should just go automatically. But if you're going to change something in there, you have to vote on the amendments. So I don't know.
So you're saying if they're gonna change the exchange rate on a budget, they have to vote on it. That's correct.
Yes.
All right. Just to get it right for.
See, the central bank is the one that changes and controls the exchange rate, but they first, well, they are responsible for it. Let's just be honest. But they will run it past the government, the Iraqi government, and then if the Iraqi government wants to make a change, then they run it through Parliament, they vote on it, and runs it over to the Central Bank of Iraq. They go and implement it. Now, but the final say so is the Central Bank of Iraq. Period. So,
Okay.
all righty. Look, let's go ahead and introduce everybody. Everybody knows me. I'm Pimpy. Everybody knows Nader. He's this little black square right here. He's here. The new one here is Freedom Fighter. So you're up in the corner there. You want to say hi and introduce yourself real quick?
Hey guys, it's Freedom Fighter here.
She's our favorite.
I've
She's patriot.
been a patriot for like 4.5 years, and I've been in the IT world, and now I'm coming out into the public, I guess.
She's coming upon us here.
Yeah.
Okay, so let me. Oh, I gotta get this thing going again. Okay, there we go. So people will ask questions. So we'll just talk as we go along. Then Telex arms or T-Rex. Is that what you're trying to say? So wow, there's a lot of comments out here. I'm telling you what. Hold on. So you guys, what'd you read about the Gazette? What were you saying?
So the Gazette, I mean, come out with the I don't know. I mean, some friend of mine called me and said that they said he's in the Gazette. I mean, the rate is in the Gazette. The rate changed actually today, has been changed, and it's gonna show. But here's the problem, though. Here's the problem. He said not everybody can exchange. Not like regular people like me and you can exchange that.
Oh yeah, look.
Only people who works with government or people who has contracts or stuff like that with the Iraqi
Well, I would
government,
imagine
stuff like
the Dinar people
can
who
go and
invest in the
exchange.
Iraqi Dinar,
Yeah.
they don't care about that. You know what I mean? They just want to know about what affects them. It's like that thing. I was surprised I came across that 12-to-1 exchange rate, and I was like, they used to have a 12-to-1 exchange rate, which is $12 for one dinar. So when you research into more, you find out that that was not available to the public. And then I had to research into, well, the Iraqi government can keep track, or I should say the central bank can keep track of multiple exchange rates for different reasons. But the ones we are focusing on is the official exchange rate. That's the one. There's
Yeah.
no in country, out of country. You have to have a humanitarian project. None of that stuff. Just when it's time, you'll know. You want to tell people there's a lot of good things happening in Iraq and reason to be excited. But anything outside of that, they lose their freaking mind. This is what I was talking about earlier. These people suffer from illusory trust effect. And I'll show you. I don't know if you can see it when I brought it up. Let me show you real quick.
Okay.
I lost the wheel on my skateboard, bro.
Oh man.
I know.
Oh, I thought that was.
I was like, bro. I was like, what the heck is going on?
It's my neighbor's talking to me.
I see. Now,
He
what up,
lost the
bro?
wheel on his skateboard. All right, I'm home.
Yay.
Let me see if I can do this. Share screen. But I have to pull this up. Oh, do you got a computer going that, Nate? Let me shrink this just a little bit. Oh, there we go. Damn, what did you fall down? He's been drinking a little. You guys excuse him.
No, he hasn't.
And it's like, oh shit.
Even with the Wi-Fi, I'm still dark, so
Just don't lie, you're hiding.
that's all right. You got my voice, guys. You got my beautiful voice.
Don't you have any lights?
Listen. I have everything on.
Okay, let me show you guys. You ready? Tell me when you can see it. Can you see it?
Yes.
See, this is my Dinar Karen. You see?
Yes, it looks like it.
So I said the phenomenon where everyone shares the same information, whether it's right or wrong, is known as the illusory truth effect. I said, oh, good Lord, man, the Dinar community suffers from this. And the point I was trying to make was this. People are like, well, everybody's saying the same thing. I go, because, you get lazy content creators. They'll listen to other people's stuff, and then they'll kind of read the news, and then they'll kind of give their opinion on it, which is fine. I get that. And but they're just regurgitating the same crap. You know what I mean? And those people who've been doing this the longest, they know how to bullshit the best. So then they lead the way, and then the rest of the people hear what they're saying, and then they share with everybody. So of course it's wrong. You know what I mean? Not all of it, but majority of it's wrong. And so and I'm guilty of it. I used to be the same way because you think you just look at the news and go, oh, I could explain this, no problem. But some of the bigger points that we see inside the Iraqi dinar community, such as, let them reinstate the exchange rate to 322, the old rate. Well, that's not the old rate. You know what I mean? That's been a myth for a long time that the old rate was 322. The 322 rate was there, but that was not the one that they left. It became a devalued currency, something like $1.52. And so I was like, oh, that's one thing. The other one is that the hydrocarbon law, that once it passes, then the Iraqi citizens are going to get payments. I said, they're not going to get payments. Nowhere in, go read the law. Nowhere in there does it say they're going to get payments.
For
they're
what,
like,
though? We're going to get payment for what?
The
You're talking about
hydrocarbon
the
law.
HCL, or you're talking about
the
rate?
HCL.
Well, the HCL, this is how it works. Before we used to get payment. We used to get some money, but people get confused. The gas they pay you gas. They don't pay you gas. Actually, it's like over here, they pay not everybody gets it. The people who makes, I think, under 20,000 dinars. That's the people who gets it. So it's a social thing. It's nothing to do with, but it comes out from the
but here
gas
we go as well.
money.
Just like the Kuwait people, they get money from their carbon laws. I was like, no, they don't. They do not. Here's how the Kuwait people get their money. The Kuwait government sets a budget. If there's a surplus at the end of the year, they split amongst the citizens. They don't share in the profits from the oil. They have to take care of business first. But the cool thing about Kuwait is they're really, really good about staying under budget. So, that's how they get their money. The only person who actually shared the revenue with the citizens was Gaddafi. And they killed that sucker. So, yeah.
Venezuela used to do that a lot, too.
Did they? Yeah. Kuwait also, what they do is, they offer free insurance, like, Gaddafi did with Libya. So there is benefits for the citizens in Kuwait, but it's not like they're getting a paycheck every day. It's different kind of benefits, subsidies, free healthcare, stuff like that. But they don't get a payment in there, not like that. And that rumor has been going around for the longest time.
Yeah, so Gaddafi used to get the house, he used to get money, he used to get free education.
No, interest-free loans. That's what they get. Gaddafi had that, but Kuwait does too. Can you imagine that, going to get a loan and you don't have to pay with interest? How much? Whether it's for plus they get free school. That's a good thing. So it's to say, if Pimpy is correct and Iraq does a lot, what will happen to all the Frank and Mark Z people? No wonder why Frank is hiding in Hawaii. Not just them, but we also got the Iraqi dinar, or the dinar Karen, as well as Melanie telling people that they think it's coming up. Yeah. I know. Nader's like, hey, there's this chick attacking you. I was like, who's attacking me, man?
But
He
did you
tricked
see
me
it?
at first.
Les, did you see it? It's so funny.
That was so weird and random.
What's that? Yeah, I
She's
mean,
calling him.
this is what I'm talking about. That what I just said. This community is suffering from that hallucinatory truth effect.
Mhm.
She literally goes through, especially Mission Man. She's all over his jock. So she just regurgitates their news. She has
Oh.
nothing to contribute to it, and then she has the audacity to come and attack me. I'm like, sweetie, man, it's like jumping in a ring with the big dog. You are not at this level yet, so come back when you're ready.
It was funny. Made for good entertainment for sure.
I know people.
I know.
Stop
Listen,
it.
I disagree with people sometimes, but I don't have to insult them.
Yeah,
No.
I don't
She
know.
was insulting Pimpy. She
Yeah,
was like,
no, she was
he's
dressed
this,
up. He's a
that,
disgrace.
Yeah,
He's
we
a
can all be
dis-
building each other up, not tearing each other down. It was
Yes, yeah.
distasteful. Yeah.
This
I don't
one
do
she-
that to people. You know, I'll poke fun at them or, you know, have fun with them, but I don't go, they're freaking idiots. You know what I mean? Sometimes if I get real mad, I go, well, then don't be an idiot, you know, but that's about it.
Yeah. You're
Vegas.
really factual. That's why we like
For
you.
those who are joining us that are new, you can see we got Freedom Fighter. She's a new addition here. Just wanted to join us, so we invited her.
What's up,
Listen,
Bob?
Jen, Dinar Karen wore me out.
Listen,
Yeah,
next time she comes in with us, we're gonna put the U.S. anthem before we start, because she's very, very patriot.
Oh yeah. Well, we can do that now. You want to?
We're gonna salute
Like
her before she comes in.
Huh? Okay, so the Gazette, I didn't see the numbers. You know, for the most part, the news cycle has been consistent. There's good things, not a lot of bad things happening. Haven't heard a lot about the any kind of conflict that's over there, any kind of you know, the mobilized forces was shooting missiles over at the American base.
Well, today that happened too.
Oh, did it happen today? I was gonna say I haven't heard anything yet.
Yeah, they shot some oil field. They closed down the field for a couple of days to fix it.
Where?
Yeah, that's the kind of stuff we would all want to see
Ambassador.
happen.
Oh,
Patriot Mom says Melanie Hines will have to issue refunds. Cha-cha-ching. Refunds for why? What is she? Why are you guys giving her money? What is this for? Why does that?
thanks.
Yes, she is. She's beautiful. Why would Melanie have to issue refunds? Is it based on whether or not the Iraqi dinar? What should she do? Take a loan out against her Iraqi dinar? That's what I remember the first time when I first got involved in this, and I was listening to a conversation. You know, it was a live performance by a guy that was doing YouTube about the dinar, and the guy says, if you really believe the Iraqi dinar is going to be worth this amount, then why don't you buy my dinars at half that rate, half that exchange rate? And I was like, ooh, that's be interesting. See, if you really believe in it and you think for sure, I know for a fact that's what you keep telling people, then you should have said, oh, yeah, I'll take them for half that. If you're so sure that that's going to happen, then why wouldn't you buy the dinars at half the price? I mean, don't get me wrong, you can get them cheaper than that before instead of paying them half the value. But very funny.
Yeah.
I sell you my dinars for the half price. No problem. I'll send it to you right now. I'll fly to you.
Dinar Karen is Melanie's sister, just saying. Yeah, I don't know who she is. You know, she's like, he's like the rudest person I ever met. I was like, we didn't meet. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm the rudest person I ever met. It's not that I'm rude. You just don't like what I'm saying. There's nothing wrong with that. You don't have to like what I'm saying.
No,
I get it.
She doesn't have to want to. It's like move on. You know what I mean? I don't know.
No, it is. It's like what do you call it? Like a morbid curiosity. It's like, you know, there's an accident coming up and people are dead, and you don't like to see that gross stuff, but you're gonna look anyways. You know what I mean? That's that. You just want to look. You know, you're like that particular YouTube content creator. I don't like them, but what do? You spend all your time watching that person's videos, and I don't mind. That's fine.
Anyway, Pimpy, I want to say this too. I want to listen. We the three of us, we're here not to make fun of people or something. We just keep people grounded and tell them the truth instead of telling them like tomorrow is gonna change, or Sudani said this when he didn't say it, and this is gonna happen and this is gonna happen. So, you know, it's no hard feeling. All right. If we say something like, you know, we're just joking. If we laugh about it or something, we're just joking.
I say like 99.9% of my people, they get it. You know what I mean? But there's that small group of people, and I continue to try to explain to them in different ways because the truth is they might not get it. But then there's ones that just, they don't want to hear it. You know what I mean? Period. and that's different altogether. So, it's like, oh yeah, I know this. Well, how do you know that? Where's your proof? I don't have a problem if I'm wrong. Just show me that I'm wrong. If you're saying that, she jumps on and goes, he's wrong about this. Okay, where's your proof?
Yeah,
Show
well,
me the proof.
Pimpy, some people are idealists, some people are realists. So I guess that's why
And some are just ridiculous.
yeah, and some are some ridiculous. Exactly. I know for me, like I kind of hop around and pay attention to all of you guys because I like to hear a little bit of this, and then I like a militia man, obviously Nader, because you guys say the facts. You know what I mean? You actually read from the articles, and some stuff we might not want to hear, but you're just trying to put the pieces together like everybody else. But you guys at least show us, paperwork, receipts.
Yeah, I know. She tried to make it think that, she says you type up all this stuff on a paper. No, what I do is I go through there's like 100 pages. Do you want me to go through each page? No, I go through and take out what you need to know, cut it and paste it so that I can talk to you about it. You know what I mean?
Right.
Those are like the highlights of the information, but it comes from different sources. And I always have the links down below in the description. So, but that's neither here nor there. So let's get back to the rumors about it was supposed to change today, right? The rumor is that the exchange rate was supposed to change today. It was posted in the Gazette.
Do we have Nader on still? Are you there?
Yeah, I'm on.
He's hiding.
I'm here.
We're just checking.
You don't know if this guy's smoking a joint or smacking his willy or what. He's just hiding in the dark there. That'd be funny if he's sitting there butt naked with a drink, and then all of a sudden the end comes on,
I'm opening a tin of tuna.
A can of tuna. But yeah, we just want to make sure the information gets out there. And Iraq is doing good. It's not. I don't put Iraq down. There's a lot of positive things going on, but I just think it's weird to hear how it's being spun out there. Like I said, somebody said last night, and the video I'm going to release, I'm going to almost repeat myself. Somebody said, Pimpy, did you see so-and-so's video? I go, look, just so you guys understand something, I don't watch the other people's videos for that reason I explained, the illusory truth effect. This is why everybody's stuck in that almost like a hive mind. They all say the same shit, regurgitate it, because content creators get lazy. You start listening to everybody else and figure out how to reword it your way, but the meat and potatoes of the subjects are all regurgitated. And this is why the information is wrong, and it's been wrong for so long, because nobody actually does the deep dive. Somebody said, well, they deep dive. I go, yeah, when they deep dive, it's so deep that if they dove in, they'd break their neck from it being so shallow. You know what I mean? It's just like crazy stuff. So Freedom Fighter, I actually know you from the Nasira world, don't I?
Yes, back in the day.
Yeah,
true. Yep. When we were investigating all of that and doing all of our deep dives in the very beginning and going down all those rabbit holes.
Yeah, the funny thing is, I piss some people off just like I do the Dinar community, because when I go in there, I actually, dive into it and get the truth out. And like that, my favorite subject, and this was a big issue. Well, my pride and joy is actually finding the real QFS system. And then the other one was when they were telling everybody, oh, Trump took the Air Force One to, Davos. I go, they show you the video. I go, no, that's from another year. Why are they showing? I go, is that what they're doing? Is they're passing off an old video clip, trying to make it look like it's current? But that just goes to show you that the people that you're dealing with, the content creators, they know you won't go do the research. So they can do shit like that to mislead people. I can't do that. You know what I mean?
No, yeah. I mean, there's a lot of great people that we all follow and everything that share what they know. I mean, I think everybody for the most part is trying to do the best they can. And none of us really know 100% for sure.
Are they trying? Are they really?
All the people that I follow, I feel like they are. But
my thing is everything I say, everybody. Look, if they're trying to push you into a Patriot group, if they're trying to get money from you, there is a scam behind it. That's why everything I talk about, I do for free. Come over here, you can get the real information for free. They always say that, oh, it's free over here, but if you go here, you get more details. What? We can go to the Dinar recap and read all the bullshit. We don't have to pay for it. But yeah, I mean, literally, mine's all free. And Pimpy's like, wake up, Pimpy's News Network. I go, I don't talk about the Dinar and that over there. Over there, that's something different. Because you cannot talk about politics or anything else on YouTube without getting in trouble. Over there, I can say whatever the hell I want, and nobody can do anything.
Yeah, I know. I got, I guess, censored or a warning on TikTok the other day because I was sharing. I just like to share other people's content on my wall because I work and I'm busy and stuff. So I try to research as much as I can at night and then share stuff. And they gave me a warning. I was sharing something from Patriot Princess. I don't know if you've seen any of her videos, but I like some of her decodes. She's interesting. And I got in trouble. Like,
yeah, when I first was listening about the old 17th letter movement,
yeah.
They my favorite with that one's been, I smashed it out of that years ago. This profile is JFK Jr. And I'm like, you guys are so ridiculous. If your whole story is JFK Jr. has to be hidden because we don't want the black hats to get him, but then you're telling everybody in the whole world this is his profile, you know, they could backtrack him and figure out who it is. So that's how you know it's not his profile. So Melody bought a new truck, horses, and Frank lives in Hawaii for months. What does that say? Well, you guys are paying him some real good money. That's what that says.
No, he said he's waiting. Like he said, it's time, and he's waiting for the exchange rate.
So did he take a loan out against his dinars?
I don't know, man. The guy, I mean, come
told
on.
you
He's
he spoke like
retired.
he spoke with a big
I'm sure he's retired from his job. You know, he can go whatever he wants. He can leave whatever he wants. He gets money every, you know, from his retirement and all that.
Yeah, I think I might have retired. I retired at 50, but I think I might have retired too young because, you know, that money goes way quicker than you think. You know, if you guys have $700,000 and you think you're ready to retire, you better make sure everything is paid off, everything. And trust me, $700,000 doesn't seem like a lot if something pops up that you weren't prepared for. You know what I mean? You know,
I couldn't live on that. I need a lot more.
That's why you should collect gold and silver.
She's Mrs. Fancy girl. You fancy girl. You're fancy.
Yeah, I know. Hey, I'm independent. What can I say?
Anyway, listen to this. Seriously, I think it's gonna happen. I mean, I'm not saying now or tomorrow, whatever. Here's why. Pimpy, like I told you before, I look at the history of the dinar.
Yeah.
I look at other countries around us, our neighbors. I look at other country who has nothing close. I mean, next to us has nothing. Like I told you before, no gas, no oil, no nothing. Like nothing. And their dinars is very strong, and it's very. Do you see what I'm saying? I have a hope on the dinar. I have hope it's gonna change, but when I don't know. Nobody knows.
But here's the issue: is there's literally people out there who have, you know, they're as soon as it hits, they plan on buying mansions, cars, they plan on retiring. There's nothing wrong with that. Let's hope it goes that way. But I'm saying to you guys, you better be careful because there's a possibility it might go another way. As soon as I brought that up, all hell broke loose.
Yeah,
No way. These guys say that, you know, you're wrong. Those guys don't do research for reals. They don't know what the hell they're talking about. That's why you'll never see me because people are like, why don't you go on our show? That's why. They're not going to put somebody that knows what they're talking about with them because it just makes them look bad. I plan on retiring in 3 years at 50, and I want to amass 2.5 million to live for 2.5 should do it as long as you don't. What you do is think about how much it costs you right now to live. If you got a mortgage paid off, car payment paid off before you even retire, the rest of the stuff, just set yourself an allowance and don't go above that. It's okay to splurge every now and then, like you want to go somewhere crazy for, you know, a vacation. Nothing wrong with that. But if you're living beyond your means, that money is going to go so quick.
Me, I got a better idea. When I retire, I'm gonna live in a third world country that's really cheap and live the life.
Vietnam.
Vietnam.
You should have seen their their mansions are so big over there. The ones that they got, and they're like 4,000. It's like something really cheap. It's like $1,200 a month or something like that. And I was like, oh my god, because I forget the Vietnam dong is so devalued. You know what I mean? Pimpy, what are your thoughts on Venezuela? They might have a better chance now, seeing that going in a better direction. President Milei, is that his name? Yeah, their currency. Is that right? Venezuela. Is that who it is? Yeah. Brazil is Lulu. Argentina. No, he's Argentina.
The Bolivars are Venezuela.
Bolivars.
Yeah.
I think those people that are suffering from the high inflation should pay attention to what Milei did over there in Argentina. The currency in the last couple of months has increased in value by, is it 70%? Just from reducing everyday or all the costs in government. Man, that guy really did fire like 60,000 employees or some shit. That's the way to do it. That's what Trump needs to do is get rid of all those bureaucrats, man. That's why you see them now. Democrats are going to lose. They know that, and that's why right now what you're seeing them do is they're changing policies to make sure that these people are insecure before Trump gets in there and tries to remove them.
Well, I think Venezuela have a long time to go because they're gonna have to clean a lot of corruption. They're gonna have to clean, the what do you call the government they have. It's like Russia governments, and they're not ready yet. They're not very ready. So I think it will take a while for Venezuela. It take at least 5, 6 more years. That's what I think.
What? Really?
Yeah, Venezuela, listen, Iraq has been fixing themselves since 2012, 2013.
Hmm.
Look, they still behind. So imagine Venezuela, they just started. They just started now.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, if you can learn from other people's lessons, you can cut corners. You know what I mean? So what is this P? What is the ZIG? Does it give us a clue to the USD value? It doesn't give us a clue about our value, but what I want to see happen is more countries start turning to gold-backed currencies. That will force us to do that. And people always say, "Pimpy, why do you want to go back to the gold standard here?" I don't like the way our government has expanded its powers. And the only reason why they're able to do that, and now look at them, now they're trying to be tyrannical. They want to censor our speech. Look what they're doing to Elon Musk from over there in Brazil. You know what I mean? They're trying to, or no, Australia. They're trying to throw him in jail because he's a menace to society. I go, no, his platform is a freedom of speech. You can tell where you should be based on what television tells you. When he started attacking a certain individual, that's the person you should listen to. You know what I mean? All the people that supported Trump, they went after. When they went after Russell Brand and charged him with these sexual assault charges, and then you find out they're not anything. Trevor Bauer is one of the first. He's a Dodger pitcher. He's one of the first Trump supporters out loud. All of a sudden, magically had multiple sexual assault cases. Then you found out that all the girls lied, and now they're going to jail because of this. So, but meanwhile, they smashed his whole entire career. Is gone. I mean, he's still good. He's down in Mexico, but no team is going to hire him because it's just not everybody knows the truth about these girls lying about it. Same thing with Russell Brand. You know what I mean? So, and I told Dana, look, man, Dana White from the UFC, be careful, buddy, because they'll find some stupid excuse to come after you. So it's political that way, unfortunately. So let's see what else. Yeah, I want them to, somebody said, you don't want them to go to the gold standard. Yeah, I do. I'm trying to limit the power of our government. You know what I mean? See, this is what the government does. There's all these different kinds of things that are issues. They take them and twist the truth. Like when they say, oh, Trump took away the women's rights. I was like, they didn't take away the women's rights. Good Lord. You can't have abortions. What do you mean? You can still have abortions. What they did was the right thing. They turned the power over to the people in your state. Your state votes on it. If the majority of them say they don't want abortion, well, then move to a state that allows you to murder your baby. That's what you do. Okay.
Aren't we up to like 22 states now that are currency backed? Like I read that somewhere in the news.
I think all but like 9 states have now recognized gold and silver as currencies. So you can pay your debts to the government off in gold and silver.
Yes, that's what I was reading. Yeah.
Locally, what I did is I go around and ask the people if they would take gold and silver as a form of payments. I know which ones say yes and one doesn't. I had my entire roof was redone by a roofer. I gave him, he wanted $14,000. I gave him $11,000 in silver, which he's lucky because literally like 3 months later, it shot up to $22. Like you doubled your money. So it's way more than he wanted. But at the time I was like, oh, good. I'm going to be like $3,000 saving on it. No, man, that's when they did the silver squeeze and silver jumped up. So, and that's going to really take off, gold and silver. You see it jump. We're not even in right now. People are like, oh, gold and silver. It's taking off. It's shooting to the moon. I go, it's not yet. Right now, the commodities are taking off, but gold and silver is going to have their time. Definitely, for sure.
Yeah, that's good. I can't
Anyway, listen about the dollar. Why everybody wants the dollar to fail?
Oh, because it makes the other currencies go up. So if you own other currencies and the US dollar fails, well, then your currency that you're exchanging goes up in value.
I'm talking about United States, like, U.S. citizens.
No, only one political party is trying to destroy the dollar, and that's the one that's in power. Every move they make is a move that weakens our currency. So my guess is this is that, the whiff agenda. They're just trying to push it in there. Everything that they do right now, every movement that you see, the censoring of free speech, the treaty for the jab, where they tell us what to do and they override our sovereignty, and so they violate our constitutional rights. The central bank digital currency violates our constitutional rights because it's programmable. They can prevent you from buying things. So every move that anybody that supports them, that's not good. That's the tyrannical government. You know what I mean?
Listen, I'm receiving messages that say, and the girl in your chat looks good. So I'm
Yeah,
like, she's
on
my
here.
friend. I'm all proud of it. She's my
She's
friend.
she's gonna be in Pimpy's next calendar, girl. So I say that people are like, wait, you got a calendar with girls? I was like, no, I'm just being silly.
Not yet. Just kidding.
I know.
Yeah.
I don't. No, I still. Somebody asked me about the. Remember when you used to talk about the Pimpy's barbecue tour? I was like, yeah, when I was on Mr. Brando's. I still want to do that for reals, and I still might do that. Buy one of those, it looks like a big bus, professional one, and just go from state to state and have a meeting. But the meeting is we can meet together and shoot the shit and have a barbecue competition and see who cooks the best food. You know what I mean?
I think you do that in Florida all the time.
Yeah, nice.
I can do some kebab or what?
Texas does it. North Carolina does it. North Carolina's is pretty big. Illinois has a pretty big one too. That would be a little bit spicy, but we'll see.
Anyway, personally, I don't want the dollar to fall because what's the point to wait for the for the exchange rate? If the dollar falls and it costs nothing, what's the point to change it after that? What are you gonna do with the dollar?
Yeah, exactly. So let me get this straight. You want our currency to collapse so you can trade your dinar for our currency.
That's what that's what people. Sometimes I make lives and people come to me in my lives and go like, they're all happy talking about the dollar to crash. And I was like, what's the point if you want the dollar? If dinar goes up and the dollar to crash, and then what? What are you gonna do with your dollars? So you'd be
Trade
waiting
your
for the
dinar for
dinar to
gold or
crash
silver.
to exchange it back. So it's like,
I was
like
looking
you
at the
said, it's just an illusion, man. People are like, sometimes they take it over the top. I don't know, man.
It'll be interesting how it all plays out,
Yeah, these people, like I said, stop just listening to things that make your ears feel good. Listen to all the different content out there. You should be questioning everything. Everything. How many people actually go through there and respond to their listeners? So, in the bottom of my videos, I usually come back and do a video responding to your comments. This way, then I like that because it allows me to interact with people. They can ask questions. I can give you my answers and just take it from there.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, some of these people, like if you ask them a question, they just ban you from their from their platform. So
Biker Ken was ready for the calendar with.
I'm gonna start doing that too. Anybody asking me a question, I'm gonna ban them now. Don't ask me any question. Just listen to me.
Oh, am I sorry? I moved the mic away so people can hear me. Sorry about that. I appreciate you letting me know.
Oh, he can reach the mic with his little short arms.
Looks like little kids. Got her. Where's it? There we go. Can't been kicked off. So many of them. Badge of honors. Kicked off what?
Yeah.
I know. I was like, Steph, you have to be more specific. Or as some of the people out there say, Pacific. You know what I mean? So that. Oh no! Whose dog is that?
Sorry, it's mine.
Oh, no problem. Because my dogs are like looking. I go, once they get going, they'll get the big dogs going, and then you'll hear all the dogs going nonstop.
Barking McBargerson. I don't know what she's barking at. It's dark out. Hopefully nothing, because that would be scary.
Well, if there's anything that pops up behind you, we'll let you know.
Yeah, thanks. Appreciate it.
No, I don't. Look, there's people that troll. There's people that don't like what I'm saying and leave nasty comments. This one lady said, "Man, dude, I give you a lot of props because that would be hard to do, to respond to those people who constantly bash you over and over." And my thing is this: it could be that they just don't understand. So I'll make 100 different attempts to explain it 100 different ways so that they can get it. But after a while, you start learning who's a troll, who's lying. Those people. Then I just don't remove it. You know what I mean? Oh, Yes.
those
You guys want to go to a good YouTube channel right here, The Q Idiot. You guys got to go over there. You guys will love it.
I don't think I have that one. I could save it.
Go look at it. It's called The Q Idiot. He's got some great videos about some of the people out there that make content about the Iraqi dinar. You guys will enjoy. Of course, you know what I'm talking about. When you go over there, you'll see what I'm talking about. It's fun.
His name is the Q Idiot.
So, Pimpy, you don't think like the dinar, the bolivar, those will all go in the same like wave, like the same basket, like what they're saying?
Yeah, everybody's talking about these currency baskets. The reason there's currency baskets that are used for countries that are already economically strong. But when you're talking to someone like Iraq, you know what I mean, and Venezuela and all those kind of countries, there's too much fluctuation and there's no stability. You know, you got the currencies that are in the basket are all stable countries. You know what I mean? The other ones are not stable. They're not going to be in these baskets. You have to be stable.
Because, you know, like a lot of people say that the revaluation and everything is more of like a private event, and then everything else that will happen will be later. So I thought that was interesting.
Yeah.
You heard
so
that.
Look at this. I have seen Q Idiot give a Melanie truce. Yep. That's why I'm telling people they should go over there because it is funny. There you go.
Actually, I was watching this other podcast last week, and they actually gave the name and number of a bank in the area where I used to live. And I was like, my ears perked up. And so I actually looked up the number, found the number, called the bank, and asked them some questions. And they knew this was the first bank, because I went to like 5 or 6 different banks around here where I live, and nobody really knew what I was talking about the last however many months. But this was the first one where the guy, he knew exactly what I was talking about. And he said, yes, he has heard that the revaluation is going to be happening. He doesn't know when, but they said that, like, I was specifically asking, he said that they didn't have the dinar at that time, but the dong they did, and that it would fluctuate like a lot throughout the day on their back screens or whatever. But at the moment, he gave me the amount, and I remember I put it in Telegram in one of our chats, and it was like, 0.00003.
No, I think there's some confusion. I think this is why I think this is coming quick. This part, I think the Iraqi dinar is getting ready to be. It's been on the SWIFT system since the end of 2022, but I think now we're going to start seeing them in the Forex. So all the banks are getting ready for that. So when you say, oh, the rate change has changed, they might be confusing with the activation of the Iraqi dinar on the Forex. So that's a good thing to hear, though. I think that's where the confusion could be. I think it's that they're getting ready to be on the SWIFT. No, they're on the SWIFT. I mean, the Forex, and they're just preparing the banks for it. You know what I mean?
Right.
Because if somebody comes in and they want to cash in their dinar, don't turn them away like you used to do. Just go ahead and exchange it and go to the Forex and look for the value of it, what it is.
Yeah, because a lot of them are saying that they're, people in the banks, different wealth management centers now, kind of, not really banks. A lot of even here, I noticed like the Chase Bank down the street, they changed the outside sign, and now it says like wealth management. And there's a bunch of new little buildings going up. I don't know if that has anything to do with it, but I thought
I don't know. But I keep warning people to buy gold and silver, take your money out of the bank, because I'm looking at a list of 1,809 banks that are on the verge of collapsing. Mm-hmm. And trust me, this is all strategic. It's planned.
And they have
1,800 banks.
Yeah, they have to be Basel compliant. What is it, Basel 3 and 4 compliant?
Yeah. Well, the funny thing is this: the compliancy is not mandatory yet. It's volunteer. So there is a committee that oversees things, but those people who are not in compliant, then there might be some things that they're not eligible to do as if they are compliant. You know what I mean? So that's another thing. The Basel compliance is not mandatory, is optional, but for the most part, banks want to do it. So let's see here. What is the young lady's opinion on the WIF's agenda and owning nothing and being happy? Does she homestead? Nader? No, just kidding. Freedom fighter?
They're asking me.
Yeah. Well, you're the only lady on here besides Nader.
Actually.
Oh, look, which with the answer she froze up. So, do you homestead?
Huh? Yeah, that means that that's like means you have cheaper. Listen, I don't know a whole lot about like all this stuff, but like
that's like prepping, isn't it? Where you jar your own foods and grow your own foods and sew your own clothes? I should ask what is that?
I don't think
Homestead, you know. Now
maybe
I'm
I'm getting
pissed.
it.
I'm like, maybe my understanding what it is wrong. Let's see here.
Yeah.
Oh, look who it is, everybody! It's Carl, currency with a twist. We should invite you on here because everybody misses you. You want to come on? Are you at home? Or are you at work? Carl, let me know where you're at because we can invite him real quick. Little House on the Scary. That is, I just seen this. I seen a clip from this movie, and I'm like, oh, I like that kind of movie where there's a scary clown in there. I like scary clowns.
You liked it?
I've not seen that one yet. I seen the old one, the original one. I've not seen the new one.
Oh my goodness.
No one has grown up. You ever seen the Clowns from Outer Space? Killer Clowns from Outer Space?
I saw that.
Yeah,
but,
that's a cult classic.
Yeah. No, but earlier the other question.
Oh, living off the grid. That's what Homestead is. Do you live off the grid?
Yeah. Living off the grid isn't Homestead. I think in like it's certain states when you're Homestead, it means that
you're breaking up.
We're losing you, Liz.
File like a form so that way you get less expensive tax.
Look at her face. Can you see how it's stuck? Can you see her image, Nader? Look how it's stuck.
I can see her, but she's stuck. She's
Yeah, it looks like you're trying to fart. Is what it looks like. Maybe you need a refresh. No, I'm just kidding.
No, she's losing. Her connection is down, I think.
Oh, so Carl is working. I was just wondering if you want to come and join us. Homesteading is living off the grid. Okay. Yeah, you're there. We can hear you. Oh, there you go. Now it just looks like you had a bone popping off the side of your mouth. I'll just start it. It just could be you're just breaking up a little bit, but that's okay. It'll pop back on. Just keep talking. Oh, we lost her. We knew that was coming.
Yeah.
When it's breaking up like that, she'll come back on. Hang on. Here you go. Let's see here. Currency with a twist. Ask Nader, I would love to meet you one day. Pimpy, I love you, brother. Right back at you, Carl. You know, I might go out there and visit Carl, man. You guys have to come with us. He's out there on the East Coast.
Well, you can come anytime you want. Can you hear me? Or?
Yeah, I hear you. It looks like
my camera will not work. I don't know why, man.
Man, between her popping off and your camera not working.
I know. Can you invite her back or not?
Yeah, she should just use the same link is what she should do. Okay, so right here, what bank? Are you asking me the banks? I had the list. There's like 1,800 banks listed on there that are getting ready to collapse. And the only thing that's keeping them alive is after the Silver Bank collapsed, they started what's called a restore fund or something like that, where these banks could come out and take a loan to make sure that they're liquid. But my thing is, if a bank has the money for these banks to be liquid, then why not just get the money directly from the the Treasury in the first place, or not the Treasury, but the is that right? The Federal Reserve. Yeah, I'll get my head straight. All right, cyber attacks. Man, yesterday I was having so many issues with my. Are you there, Nader? Did I lose you?
Yeah, I'm here. I'm just trying to put on the camera, but it will not work.
People, the FBI, you know what's so funny is they're warning us about cyber attacks and all this other good stuff, but they couldn't spot the fact, or they couldn't catch, anything related to that's important. They didn't detect something.
They come from Russia and China. No, that's where they come from, though.
Look, we're about to have a Chinese army simulated here in the United States. We keep letting enough of those Chinese nationalists come across the border. I mean, they're military age. You could tell. You know, so funny. I told my friend, watch when they scanned across where the Chinese were lining up to come across the border. He says, "How do you know they're military? Oh, look at the way they stand. They got their hands stuck to their side, like they're standing at attention. Those are the ones that are military. So when you bring them in, if you see anybody standing stiff with their hands plastered to the side, get rid of them. That's how you know. Those are the military people."
Where did you see them?
on the news. You know, you just come across it. I'll send you a link so you can check them out. But
Yeah,
they're like,
please.
there's like 900 a month coming across their border.
900 a month.
Yep. So
That's
if they're
an
trying
invasion,
to,
man.
so if they want to attack us from within, that's the best way to do it, because it's not just China. You have people coming over from Yemen. You have people coming over from Afghanistan. You have people coming over from, where's that? Somewhere in Africa. There's a bunch of them coming over here, and all of them on our terrorist watch list. But we're letting them come through our country unvetted, just so you guys are aware.
Oh wow. Anyway, Pimpy, it's I'm
No,
waiting for
yeah,
the Gazette for tonight to update.
yeah. What's
You
that?
see, I'm waiting for the Gazette tonight to update.
Oh,
It
so yeah,
updates every
Nader's
Monday night.
connection is gonna let Nader know if it's bullshit or not about the rate thing. So as soon as Nader finds out, he'll let us know. So Mr. C is a fake story. So Mr. C is a real person, you guys. People keep asking me to do video on him. I will, but when I do the video, I'm also going to show you. It exposes Mark Z as well, because this, Mr. C's story is connected to Mark Z, and their situation goes back decades. And I'll show you what I'm talking about, because I kept trying to ask Mark Z, how the hell is Mr. C one of your clients? Because I was reading this thing, it kept saying, Mark Z's client, Mr. C. And I was like, client? What is he a client of? You know what I mean? And that I want to find out, but we'll see.
What's
Cottrell and Mark Z have been
Mr.
scamming
C?
people for a while. Yeah, even before the Dinar thing. This goes back a long time, you guys. Back with the, what do you call them? The KYX or whatever the hell they are, those diamonds, and that whole situation. And the whole reason why people think that Mr. C holds the special codes, and the lawyer that was involved with them, it's like, oh man, it's all crazy. So yeah, you got to be careful about who they are.
Can you get her back or not?
I'm gonna text her real quick and tell her. Maybe her battery died.
She's
No.
trying to text me.
Oh, is she? I didn't even see if she might be texting me. Okay, let me tell her.
So, Pimpy, what did you see? Like anything like good news you saw?
Anything like good news? What do you mean? Anything like good news?
In Iraqi in the Iraq thing, in the Iraq dinar. Did you see any news like pull your eye or something and make
Look,
you?
it seems like almost every day. See, this is a problem. Now we're getting spoiled. Before, we hardly ever got any good news. Now it happens every day, and you start getting immune to it. You know what I mean? There's too
Okay.
much expectations being put on it. CMKX. That's what it is.
But what's the most stronger news you saw?
I think the fact that if I had to choose something right now, well, one is Parliament needs to hear up and vote on those amendments and get them in there. And I know you're being told that they don't vote on them. Yes, to how they do. Okay, but
No, me, I didn't. I heard that from some other guru, from some other dinar guru, and he was insistent to the people. Actually, why? I mean, I'm gonna lie. I heard Frank 26 earlier. Saying the government, the parliament doesn't have to vote on the budget if they change anything on it. And I say no. I insist. Said no. They have to, like every country, I mean, it's a constitution. It's in the constitution. When you change something, everybody have to agree on it. You cannot come out and say, okay, I'm Sudani, I'm changing this, and
no,
screw you all.
you gotta vote on it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? If that was the case, they would just pass law after law. Like Biker can. Sorry, Pimpy, but she was much nicer to look at. Yeah, I understand.
So tell her
My
just
feelings are hurt.
because she said her internet's not working. Tell her to connect back with the phone.
Try with your phone. There you
Use the phone, the connection.
go. Okay, I told her to try phone. Well, it's almost 9 hours ago. We've been on here for a little while, but Biker can. She's much better to look at. Yes, you guys. She's a beautiful woman.
She's you know what's good with her?
I should make a dang calendar. Enough people ask me on here, so.
Pimpy, she's really smart and really nice.
Yeah.
So
Nader
she's
lives
not.
literally down the street from her.
She's
Okay,
hard
she said
worker.
she's gonna
She's
charge the phone right now. Hey, you guys, just so you know, she works for the government. She might be one of those
a
what
spy.
are they op agents. You know what I mean? Like,
Must
what
be
did
a
that?
spy
Remember
for.
that Dinar Karen was calling me? She says, I think you're paid money to tell bad things in here. I was like, does that make sense? Like, why would they pay somebody, a content creator, to come in and talk negative about the Dinar? Does that make any sense whatsoever? How many people actually know about the Dinar? That's it's like the most stupidest thing.
You know what bothers me? People allow themselves to insult people. They allow themselves. Like, I can make a video and insult you and do whatever, say whatever I want. And,
Don't lie,
you
Nader's a beast.
cannot.
That's why he's
And if
blacked
you
out. We don't want to
respond to
look at
me,
his
well,
ugly
you're a
face.
bad guy.
What's that?
And if you respond to me, you're a bad guy. And this is how it works.
No, that's what they try to do, to discredit what you're saying by claiming that you work for the Black Hats or your cabal. When I first got started, we had that guy Benny used to do the NAR. He's the guy said, I talked to my people and I find out that Pimpy is cabal. Yes, everything he's saying is a lie. He is cabal. That's how he talks like that too. And somebody said he passed away. God rest his soul. Hopefully he's in a good place. But yeah, I was like, cabal, what the hell? Really, you guys? He dragged that whole 17-letter movement into the Dinar community too. I talked to my friends at Pimpy is cabal. I am absolutely sure. I talked to the New World Order and the Old World Order, and they tell me Pimpy is cabal. That's what you say. Oh my goodness. Why? Have you heard
Well,
anything specifically that's good? I mean, there's a ton of good things, you guys. There is. Right now, Iraq is getting ready to advance to the next level on the World Trade Organization. Remember, everybody's saying it's done. I did the same thing. I said, "Oh, they must be done," because of the way it was worded. Then when I went to go research it, and I looked on the map, I was like, "It's not done. It's not done, man. I better make a correction." But for the next level, getting ready to advance forward. Indonesia
Pimpy,
rupiah, huh?
Pimpy, let me disagree
Bro,
with you on that.
hold on real quick. If you guys are eyeballing any currency out there, I'm serious. Go look at the President Milei. What's the peso? What is that? Not the what the hell is that? He's
What is
what is he?
from?
What is he? The president? I forgot all of a sudden. I got my brain went blank. The president Milei. Which one? He's the new one who loves Trump. He just got what country he's in? You guys just look in the chat real quick. Don't tell me.
Indonesia?
No. I want to say Argentina, but it's not Argentina. Oh, it is Argentina. Yeah, I think it is Argentina peso. That's where he is. He's in Argentina.
Yeah.
It went up 70% in value since he's been in there. 70%. So,
wow.
I mean, if I'm going to look at a currency, this is a guy who's doing exactly what he told everybody he was going to do. So, yeah, you got to look at that. I'll look it up real quick. Give me a second, but keep on talking.
All right. On WTA, I disagree with you, Pimpy, because I read a couple of days ago. I wish I can find that article. I read it, and they said we fully in.
What's that?
The WTA, the World
Mm-hmm.
Trade Organization, they said we fully in.
No, I have not found anything that says that they're fully in.
Well, a couple of days ago, it was an article talking about that.
Is that
I
right?
don't know if you. Yeah, I think I
I'll look for
published
it.
it too.
I'll look for it.
I think I published it too. So you should like dig some
Dick
some
what?
more about it.
What are you saying?
Dig.
Oh, dig. Okay. I was like, what the
Listen,
hell are
don't
you
make fun of
saying?
my accent. Or I'm trying, all right?
I know you're to start making people nervous here. So, I'm going to pull up. I'm going to see so I can show you guys the progress of the Argentina dinar. Hold on. Or the peso. Argentina dinar. Great.
So, and I think, listen, and I don't know if you saw the article I put on today. That was a very good article about, we started like using, we started exchanging money with, what do you call it, Saudis and Qatar and all that. Now banks are accepting the dinars, the Iraqi dinar.
Look at this jump. Can you see my screen, Nader?
Yeah, I see.
This is the
0011.
Argentina peso. Look at this.
Yeah.
Look at this jump. Ooh. See, when it goes down, that's a good thing. That's a good sign. Not up. You want it to go down. That's what you want to see on the Iraqi dinar. You want to see it go down like this. So look at it. like 70% jump in value.
Type IQD. I want to ask you something about it.
You want to
Type
ask
the
me
IQ.
something?
Type the IQD.
Okay, hold on. The IQD. Oh, what did I do? I knocked this out. Okay, hold on.
I want to ask you something.
I have to add it back on so everybody can see. Hold on, we're gonna do it right now. Here we go. Screen share.
Liz is. I think she forgot to pay her internet.
There you go.
So go to like the second one, 1 day or 2 days or 5 days, whatever. One of them. Just choose one of them. Why it's coming out like that with you? That's
oh, this comes off the Forex. Okay, hold on. This one. Go to past a month, 5 days. Yeah, see how it jumps from up here? Now this looks like a little bit, but that's what you want it to do. Keep going down, not up, down. If it goes up, that means the dinar is losing value. If it goes down like this, that means it's gaining value.
So if it goes up, you mean it's gaining value. If it goes down,
if this goes up, that's bad because look at this is the I'm backwards. My bad.
Yeah,
my bad.
you're backwards because if you go back to max and you with your mouse you move a little bit to the beginning of it.
There you go.
It will show you in the beginning it was $3.28.
No, this is the right one right here. This one if it goes down. So the $1 US gets how many dinars? You want this to go down.
Yeah. So it gets 1,310.
Yeah, while the official is 1,320. So this is good. I've also noticed that the gap between the parallel market as well as the official rate, that gap is closing. This is good. It has to stay.
Today it was at 140, 1,400. The parallel. It was low as ever.
It has to stay within 5%. That's what it is. And it has to stay there. It has to be stable. It has to continue staying there.
Indonesia rebel opinion. Indonesia.
Hey, if you find an article where it says that they have absolutely completed the accession into the World Trade Organization, let me know. Because all you have to do is go on the World Trade Organization website, and they have mapped out when they.
The only problem with that, Pimpy, the only problem with that, the WTA doesn't update their website every day. They update it every 3-4 months, I think. Check on that. Because I was reading
every time something changes, they update it. Everybody, Nader, where's the girl at? Everybody wants to know where's Freedom Fighter.
Well, we're not enough. We're not.
I know you can't just look at our or his or mine, my beautiful face.
Oh my God!
Here's me face. Who's Australia? Here's me beautiful face. You ever seen an Aussie review? I love that guy.
I think she sent a message. Can you read it?
On your phone or mine? Hold on.
No,
hold on, guys. We're trying to see if she could join us. Oh, she want. I can't. How am I gonna? Let me see if I can't send the link because
she's still working with the dial-up.
No, she wants to come in on our phone, but she needs a link. There she is. Oh, there she is. Here she comes.
Full internet crash.
Like, good Lord, you can't disappear like that. Ken was about to lose his mind, man. Biker Ken was bounced off the walls. He's a freedom. He's a freedom fighter fix. You know what I mean? So.
Freedom fighter fix. Oh my God, that's funny. I'm on my phone, so I can't even see you guys. If you're like this big now, I don't know what happened. My whole internet crashed. I went in my car because my car has internet, and that wasn't working. I feel like it's probably
you're here
now. The government.
Anyways, we're just being silly, passing the time for now. So Nader was asking, have we learned anything recently that's really super good news, not just regular news, when it's pertaining to the Iraqi dinar? Plus, I was talking about the Argentina peso. It went up 70% in value. And if people are asking about what other currency to be invested in, I said you might want to do the Argentina peso. It's hard to get. It's sold out in all the exchanges. So people are already jumping all over it.
Yeah.
So if your bank sells it, you should go ahead and buy it from your bank. Try your bank here, guys. I guarantee you.
What are those Argos checks? Do you have any of those? I think it's
No,
Argos
because
checks.
they're no good. I told people about them.
Yeah.
Talking about from Zim, the Zim bonds, the Zim checks. You guys, I know you guys keep hearing that.
I know.
No,
I disagree with you on that, but yeah, but I did. I mean,
no,
I did.
it's real simple. All you have to do is go to the Central Bank of Zimbabwe's website.
Yeah.
They tell you that those things are no longer any good. They expired. Because I
Right.
guarantee you,
Yeah.
I'm not the only one. You guys are not the only one asking about it. And I'm not the only one
Yeah.
responding. My response comes from what the Central Bank of Zimbabwe is saying. They said as soon as they redenominate, the other currencies are no longer any good. You have to take them and trade them in and for the new currencies. And I said, well, you know, if you're in the United States, they go, United States, they should be arriving at the exchanges soon, or you should be able to get it from your bank if they offer it. Now, Zimbabwe has issues, tons of issues. I don't think it's going to come here. So, you know.
Today in Zimbabwe, I don't know if you guys saw the article that arrests a lot of people who's selling fake money on Forex. On Forex.
Oh, they're selling fake money.
Charito, how you doing?
Yeah.
Yeah, you just broke up a little bit.
Huh.
I'll publish it later, right? I have it. I'll publish it later.
Okay.
Biker Kid
Yeah,
says, where can I buy Mexican cartel money? They're making a killing right now. That is good. Oh my God, that is funny. Anyways, you guys got any questions yourself out there? Let's see. Greetings, Queen and King and Queen.
And let me see if I can see the chat at least.
Anthony, how you doing? San Francisco, how you doing out there? Man, you know, I watch this guy, and I forgot his name is Metal something. He used to do videos about shows, you know, music shows. But his videos lately, he's been driving around California, going into the cities and showing everybody all the closed stores, all the stores, all the ones on the side of the road where the terrace, not terrace, but where the tourism is. You left again? Where'd you go? Hurry up. Biker Kid's going to lose himself.
Her phone died.
I know. Now her battery died.
You know, she's been bugging me all day. I'm ready. My internet is ready. My phone is ready. Everything was ready.
I know. I told you guys, make sure the sucker's charged. Oh, there she is. Let's try it again.
I don't know, man.
Dude, man, you're killing poor Biker Kid over here, man. He's like,
sorry. Sorry, Biker Kid.
But yeah, this guy posts videos showing everybody. You know, people are talking about Gavin Newsom. Oh, anyways, you hear this? It's not Biden that's going to run against Trump. It's Hillary Clinton, her staff, they're already preparing. They're almost not hiding it anymore. She's got her staff together to get ready to try to, at this last ditch effort, to try to win the Democratic spot. So they're preparing her to make the announcement. They're in a whole world of trouble, man. I'm going to tell you this right now. Even if they get to Chicago, do you understand how many people in Chicago are pissed at the Democrats right now? They are threatening to have a protest so big that they want them kicked out of that city. They don't want the Democrats there. That is huge, man. So this is going to look really bad for them. But the other thing is, you know, Hillary lost because she's not popular. Nobody likes her. She was bad back in 2016. She's going to be worse in 2024. So that's just my opinion.
You think she's going to run, though?
Yeah. Look, people are like, I think it's could be Michelle.
I don't even think
so
she's
did I.
really
But
alive, so.
no, she does not. She doesn't like politics. She doesn't like being involved in any of that stuff, right? You know, but she told everybody. Michelle's thing was, look, if there's no other options, but here's it. Are you serious? Stop touching your phone. Every time you touch it, she falls off. When a currency redenominates, you only have a. Let me add you back on here. So
time window.
2 minutes is saying when you redenominate, you only have a specific time window to change it. If they don't exchange in your country, then you have to travel out of country. For the most part, you know, it just depends. And yeah, you're right. But they're saying it's going to run side by side for 10 years. I keep telling people I don't think it's going to be 10 years.
I didn't hear that.
When they went into the currency that we have now, they gave them like 90 days to exchange their currency.
Yeah,
so
90 days. No.
Yeah, 90
days. By law
is
90 days. By law is 90 days.
That
might expand it. That might give you an extension with one more 90 days. Like that, they'll make it 180 days, and that's it. That's what they did in Europe, and that's what they did when they changed the what do you call the Saddam's
Dinar?
Yeah.
Well, you had the Swiss dinar and the Saddam dinar. Well, the Saddam dinar is what caused the new currency to have the zeros because they printed. Well, that's one of the contributing factors the video I'll release here in a little bit. I went through all the factors to explain to people because they keep going all the like there was Pimpy, no way can't they have to change their exchange rate because of all the oil in the ground. I go, oh yeah, if it was only that simple. There's more factors that are involved. So that's what I try to do is explain to people on my channel. So you have to do a lot of research. Yeah, be able to verbalize it in a way that people understand. But no, they want the simplest approach. It's not that way. So what is the Dr. Shabibi plan and why is his option important? Who is he, please? Dr. Shabibi is dead, just so you know. And Dr. Shabibi was when Saddam regime was removed, Dr. Shabibi was the governor, and they brought the Central Bank of Iraq in. Dr. Shabibi was the big dog there. He was the central bank governor. And he already had working relationships with a lot of people from the UN, so he was a good choice. But he was really brilliant, and he had a plan. But the corrupt government did not follow his plan. He did not want to add zeros to the currency. He said Iraq is doing fine. They don't have to add the zeros. They added the zeros anyways. He did not want to enter into the Paris Agreement because he didn't want the World Bank and the IMF dictating what Iraq should do policy-wise. Now people go, I tell people they can't force their policies on Iraq. Iraq is a sovereign country. They can't make them do it, but they can keep you from getting loans from them. You know what I mean? So there's a big difference between the two, but they wanted the loans. And the reason why Iraq has been in this situation for so long is because of how corrupt that government is. If you had a legitimate government that cared about their fellow citizens, they would have been out of this mess a long time ago, like 2005. So Dr. Shabibi, he did have if you go on my YouTube channel, I have a whole video of him giving a speech, and you can hear him talk about the deletion of the zeros and the exchange rate on there. So it's a really good one.
You guys were saying when we were talking the other day too about the deletion of the zeros, and I saw that you had that like article about it from back in 2011 or something from a while ago.
I got like 17 articles like that.
Yeah. Okay. But then like other people were saying it's illegal.
Illegal to what?
To just delete zeros off of a currency.
Well, people pull shit out of their ass all the time. If it was illegal, if it was illegal to do so, you have 37, 38 countries that have redenominated. That means take the zeros off the currency. It's not illegal. Whoever's telling you guys it's illegal, I have an idea, but whoever's telling you it's illegal is lying to you. When you remove the zeros, it's called a redenomination. All you have to do is go look up what a redenomination is. Jackie, you want to know our opinion about the dong and the dinar? Where have you been? We have been talking about it for years.
Okay. Better late than never.
Yeah, I don't know if I should give you my opinions yet.
They're all
be in the dinar community for a little bit first, and then come talk to me.
Let me go back to your Saddam dinar and the new dinars. The only reason they put all the zeros on the dinars is because Saddam dinars has been stolen by ISIS, has been stolen by a lot of soldiers on both sides. Not on both sides. I can say like it was 50 countries there. So
no, that's not why they put the zeros on there. There's other reasons.
And remember, then the economy gone down. You know, they were not.
Yeah, ISIS didn't come for another 15 years. So the zeros were already there, my friend. Let's see here.
Yeah, in 2004 we come out with a zero. So
2003, yeah.
The end of
it was
December 2000.
Hyperinflation. The fact that you guys couldn't get supplies to the people, so it's what's called a push-pull inflation. That's another thing. You know, people don't talk about push-pull inflation. You had bad economy. I think the average over 10 years in the 90s was a negative 0.18% GDP growth. That's bad. You know what I mean? Plus, you had a corrupt government that couldn't pass a budget and stay within its means. They borrowed out their ass and couldn't pay it back. So, yeah, that's why you guys ended up with 3 zeros.
Well, that was Maliki and all that. And, there was Maliki and Bush. That was the government.
Yeah, well, you know, the United States is really good at regime change. They put in real corrupt people. That's what they want, because corrupt people are easy to control. If you know information on them that can get them killed in their country, you know what I mean? You just hold it over them and say, this is what you're going to do for our country. And once we started this with New World Order or with New World Order movement, then they started really using all their powers to do that. So I saw a post from Mark's chat community. People are buying fake IQD off the eBay. Scammers are scamming the people listening to. Yeah, I would. If you guys are going to buy currency, don't buy it off the eBay unless it tells you on there who you're buying from. Go on there. They have to be an established business. And if you can see the name of their business, just call the business directly. Don't buy it over the internet. There's so many counterfeit dollars on the internet. It's not even funny. It's really bad. Thank
Just
you,
go to
Patriot.
the exchange offices. They sell them.
Yeah, go to places like Exchange of America or what is it,
Yeah.
Dinar, whatever those ones are.
Anyway, at the airport, in the malls, everywhere. They sell them everywhere.
Yeah, Banknote World. I got some from. There's all different ones.
Cindy, I know Money Metals, well, they did. I don't know if they do anymore, but Money Metals allows you to buy their gold and silver with cryptocurrencies. So just hit them up and find out which ones they still accept if they do it all. But you could, so all you got to do is just make a purchase with your cryptocurrencies.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I can buy gold with my Shibas.
They were taking, I think it was Dogecoins at one time.
Oh, really?
Whatever happened to the 17th letter? He's there. He's active again. Biker Ken, where you been?
Letter?
Yeah, is he out again? Is he making post still?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, it was just.
Yeah, somebody told me that.
I follow. I'm Whiplash. You guys follow Whiplash?
No, I try to avoid Whiplash. So.
Oh, really? Oh, sorry.
Shirley said Hillary is dead. Just like they said, remember Queen Elizabeth? I used to make videos and make fun of them. I go, oh, look, they killed Queen Elizabeth again.
Shirley.
No, right. You see, Charles is already making funeral preparations, so he wasn't in power very long. They're killing him for the 10th time, so
Yeah. I know.
Let's see here. Nader, does a Gazette come out?
Not yet. I'm checking. I'm checking out.
We keep checking to see if this.
We might stay up till 1 o'clock in the morning.
What time is it? What time is it now? What time is it?
It's almost 10 o'clock your time.
Not yet. No. 10 o'clock.
9:42.
Steph is saying to you, Q idiot, that would be a perfect storm. I must have missed what it was.
Yeah, I didn't see it.
So do you guys in the chat, you guys got any questions you want to ask specifically or pacifically? Depends on how you want to pronounce it. Hey, Don said the same thing. Then how come we can't get rid of her?
I know.
Who's Hillary, though?
Oh, here you go. Look at another one. It's Nader. You don't know who Nader is, Tim? Freedom Fighter. That's Freedom Fighter.
What's up?
You missed it. Look at you're moving in on Biker Ken's territory, man. You know what I mean?
And Mike, yeah, exactly.
Mike Obama.
We're definitely gonna have to do Pimpy's calendars. We'll have her on, like Harley Davidsons and hanging around horses and fishing and crap like that. And you see
how about
sports
cars? That would be better.
Sports cars, race cars.
Yeah.
In a Pimpy investment chat bikini, stuff like that.
Yeah.
We'll dress her up. Look, dude, I bet you.
Anyway, she's gonna have a new YouTube channel, so everybody knows. I don't know, what are you gonna call it, Liz? Liz?
Freedom Fighter.
Freedom Fighter.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep it in conjunction with I finally got back on X because I was talked into it about 5 weeks ago. Because remember when we lost all of our followers 4 times in a row.
So her channel will be on tomorrow. I hope so.
When she lets us know, we'll let you guys know.
Yeah, I'll put her on my channel like that. I give her some
FYI, Zimbabwe still
advertisement.
Reddidomes, the $1 trillion notes, 2008, 2009. It is a bond technically, not a currency. So no, I told everybody back when this was in 2019 when they changed the exchange rate and it was 40 cents per 1 zillion Zimbabwe dollars is what you were getting. They just recently did it one more time. They opened it up one more time to take that currency off the street, but they're offering them 40 cents American to clear off, the 100 trillion dinars. I mean, Zimbabwe dollars. You can get more money if you have a real crisp, mint condition, perfect corners. Send it in and get it graded. You can sell those currencies to collectors. They spend several $100s for those. Some cases, I see them as high as $1,900. I was like, dang. So yeah.
Oh wow. I
Yeah,
have a
look
lot
at
of
you.
change here. You think I should send it and sell it?
A what?
I got a lot of change over here. You think I should sell it?
The freedom fighters like Houdini keep popping in and out. That's funny.
Yeah, everything crashed in my house. I don't know what happened. I feel like my phone's been bugged lately, to be honest with you.
Right, but do you know my little chat thing over here? All of a sudden, it stops, and all of a sudden, it shoots up, and like there's 500 billion messages shoot right past me. It's like, oh, what the heck?
In the comments?
Yeah. So now I have to go back and try to, respond to them.
All right.
Yes.
What do we do? We wrap her up. We say a little more. What we?
Oh yeah, look at the Q. It makes a good point. Redenomination is to install confidence in the citizens of the countries and in their economy. That's one of the. I just did a video explaining to people why the zeros are added, and one of the things was the confidence of the citizens. And we know right now they are not confident. Look how hard they're getting in people open up a bank account. They don't, and they have good reasons not to trust their banks, man.
Like I told, back around, Pimpy. It's coming back around. A lot of people is opening accounts now. A lot of.
I think at one time they said it was less than 2% of people had bank accounts. Now it's up to like 10%, so it's getting there.
Yeah, no, more
What's
than.
up, Benjamin?
Listen, when you
A
go,
higher percentage than that, right, Nader?
now when you go there, it's what do you call them? Credit card machines at every restaurant, every stores, every. So they can, they're trying to do like over here in Europe. They try to make the cash appear.
That's all we hear. Q is a LARP.
Hey,
A LARP.
maybe.
For those of you who don't know what a LARP is, that's a live action role player. Okay. So no,
Did you hear what I said or not?
we were just talking about this, the three of us the other night. We are talking about this movement. And I told everybody when I was making videos about it, it was driving me crazy. And I was like, there's something about this movement that is driving me crazy. It's familiar. Then I recalled, I said, oh my God, this is just like the Operation Trust that Russia, or I should say Lenin, pulled off in the early 1900s. It's almost the exact same thing. The white hats are in control. Don't believe the news because the news is fake. All the same thing that they're doing now. That's what they were doing back then.
Yeah, history really does repeat itself. Same
Yeah, it
playbook,
does.
different characters.
Says no one has ever shown proof that the fake dinars are on eBay. I don't know. What kind of proof would you need that these things are no good? You'll know when you go to cash them in. You know what I mean? It's like,
That would be
I'm
like
sorry.
the worst. Wouldn't that be horrible? Like thinking you have all this.
Oh
What?
my God.
What?
No, you know, it'd be horrible. It's like you have 5 million
One
of these
second, one
Iraqi
second.
dinars,
Pimpy.
and they
Pimp-
leave the zeros in and then change the rate to $3, and you go to cash it in. I'm like, I'm sorry, these are all counterfeit. Oh my God. That's why you guys should go get them checked out now.
Yeah.
It doesn't cost anything. Just take them to a bank. They'll run them through a De La Rouge machine, and it has a special light on there. Just go get them checked now, because trust me, if it does have that huge value that everybody is anticipating and it does jump up that high, and then you go to cash them in, oh my gosh, and then you find out they're fake. Oh, dude, I would be crushed.
I would be crushed too. Nader was trying to say something, I think.
Well, I was gonna say, D Mike, about the eBay. We're not saying don't buy it. We're just saying be careful. If you
Yeah,
want to
just be
buy
careful.
it, go ahead and buy it. I mean, that's not.
Yeah.
We're not saying that 100% fake, but
There's
there are a lot of fake of
No,
them.
there are some
Just
fakes
be
out there,
careful.
that's for sure.
yeah, but
But he's
there's so
right.
many
Just
other
be careful.
better. There's so many other better places. Like I didn't get any of mine on eBay because I was nervous about that, just from other people. But there's so many other reputable places.
Yeah, Biker, you got that right.
It says.
It's an excuse to stare at her, huh?
Let's read that one. Read that one. That one is good.
This is the longest I've ever seen you been on in a while. Probably has everything to do with the beautiful lady. Stop complimenting her. Her head's gonna get so big she won't fit in a screen. Jeez, my knees.
Let's wrap her up, man. Let's wrap her
Thank
up.
you. Yeah, we've been on for, let's see, an hour and 24 minutes.
I'm worried about her now. You're a good mood.
He's talking about my dog. I have a Great Dane. His name's Chumley. That's what I call him. Usually, if I open up the window, he's usually right here. I would show you him. But when he barks, it scares the crap out of you. It's so loud. It's so loud.
Like
You
a
know,
Marmaduke.
yeah, well, the mama just had babies. You know what I mean?
Uh,
So, but the dogs, when they bark, they're gonna get PTSD because they jump up and they start screaming real quick because every time they bark, it echoes throughout the house. So to keep him outside, her inside with the babies. You know what I mean? And even then,
Yeah.
she barks loud. So it's like crazy stuff.
What kind of dog is that?
A Great Dane. You ever seen Scooby Doo? That's what he looks like.
Oh, Scooby Doo.
okay.
Okay. I was thinking of Marmaduke, but yeah.
Well, Marmaduke is too.
Okay.
Huh?
My friend has a what do you
Herpes?
call it? The Italian Massive.
Oh yeah.
Oh my God, that thing is huge. It's 170 pound. It's amazing. I'm sure Liz know them. I'm sure Liz saw them before. You ever saw some guy with a big dog in Main
There
Street
probably
or
is.
while he's drinking beer? Gray Massive.
No.
My sister had this like pug. They kept stealing everybody drinks, and then I remember it came over me. I slapped the shit out of it. And my sister said, "Oh, I should have told you, don't try to steal drinks from Uncle Lee. That's a bad situation." I was like, "Freaking dog tried to steal my drink, man. I was about to kill it." You know, I was like, "So you love animals, not the ones that steal my drinks, man. That's crazy."
Yeah. Exactly.
All right, you guys want to go ahead and wrap it up before we drive everybody crazy. This was fun. I appreciate you guys all. I appreciate you guys all chiming in. You guys want to say anything as we close? Go ahead. Let's start with Nader in a dark area there. Nader.
All what I'm gonna say, it's hang in there, guys, and be careful, keep grounded. Have fun, work hard, and that's it.
Okay, here we go. Freedom fighter, you gotta blow some kisses, man, because these people are they got a lot of fans on here. And there you go. I appreciate you coming on. You want to say anything real quick as we close out?
Just thanks for letting me join. I'm taking everything in, and
Happy to have you.
bless everybody, and have a great night.
I'm sure that's why I got so many viewers. You know what I mean? So, thank you for being aboard, Nader. Thank you, sir. Catch you guys later.
Thank
We're
you,
out.
Pimpy. Thank you, Liz. We see you soon.
Bye.
And we talk later, guys.
Okay.
All right, you guys.
All right. Have a great night.
We should
Yeah,
we
we're good.
should do this next week. Maybe next week we should do this.
This sounds good. I don't mind.
Okay.
All right. All right.
All right. Bye.
All right. Have a good night. Bye.
You too. Bye.